Have you ever wanted to mount your GoPro in your car but did not want to spend money on a specific headrest mount? In this video, I'll show you everything you need to DIY this and save yourself some money. Let's head down to the garage and I'll show you everything you need. First, you're going to need a couple basic tools to do this. So the first thing you're going to need is a piece of PVC. This is what we're going to use to be the arm for the mount. And we're going to drill a couple holes in the PVC so that the headrest posts can go through it. And this will be your horizontal mounting bar for the GoPro. We've got a PVC pipe cutter, Sharpie to mark our measurements, a drill, and a set of drill bits. So this should be a pretty easy one if you have these things laying around. If not, head on out to your local hardware store and pick some of these up. So I've got the headrest pulled out of the car already. I've got a piece of PVC that was a little bit too short. I'm gonna cut off a piece that's a little bit longer, adding just a couple inches to get that GoPro towards the center of the car as best as I can, using the headrest as kind of a cantilever. I take the PVC, go inside the car where the two headrest holes need to go, mark a spot on the PVC itself, and I did this measurement very roughly. I actually didn't even measure. Just kind of setting the PVC on top, marking the center line as close as I could get to where that is, and knew that I could have some play with the holes. So I drilled the holes first with 3/8 before I remembered I had another drill bit set with a 1/2 inch, which was still just a hair too small, but I kind of reamed those holes out with the 1/2 inch and then worked it around a little bit to ovalize them to give me enough room to get the PVC onto the post. And it's pretty snug, which is good. I didn't want it to move around a whole lot. I figured if I oversized the holes, I do have some rubber grommets I could have put in there to keep it from vibrating around as I'm driving. So when I test fit this on here the first time, it was still a little bit too snug. So I took the drill bit again and just went at this one hole from both sides to try to take a little bit more material off. And I didn't want to take too much here because, like I said, I didn't want it to be wobbling around while driving. That click right there was exactly what I was looking for. The headrest is now locked in and it's in place, and I've got the PVC there ready to mount the GoPro up. Now it does wiggle around a little bit. We'll have to test this out while driving and see how it does. It's definitely not as stiff as a aluminum arm, but it also didn't cost $80 for me to make this. Alright, inside the car I've got the seat post clamp mount from GoPro. I need to take the insert out. And that is a pretty cool shot. Now, I had a specific shot in mind when I was thinking about this, so I probably won't use this all the time, but if you wanted to, you could throw a coat of black paint on this, maybe get some end caps as well. Well, there you have it. This is an easy way to mount your GoPro inside your car with a cheap piece of PVC. Some of you will have this laying around. If you have to buy some of this stuff, you might not end up saving yourself as much money over a dedicated headrest arm from one of the various companies that make them for GoPro for autocross and track day type events, and I think this will work great for my purpose. So I'm happy with the result. I'm going to leave it as is. No need to paint this black for me. One last thing before we close out, I want to thank my friend Laz for giving me the inspiration for this. He had done this a few years back to autocross in his car and was very helpful in figuring this out to save us both some money. With that said, take care. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.